Hello, everyone. It's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life. Thank you for tuning in for this message today, this sacred message. And I'm going to go ahead and do another tarot reading today for this collective energy that I'm reading for that's on the sacred path that may be going through transition, awakening. And this is to help inspire, empower, and uplift whoever comes across this reading. And this is when you're supposed to get it. So I've already cleansed and blessed my energy, and I have a candle here for extra light. If you like what this channel has to offer and you like the healing experience that I have been going through in order to help heal myself while trying to reach out and share my healing with all of you. Please hit that subscribe button. If this message has helped you in some way, please leave some comments in the comment section. I would love to hear about it. And hit that like button if you like what this message has to share with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already called on my spiritual team to get this message going today, and I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. I'm going to start out with the Lantern Oracle to help illuminate the shadows as we continue to do some illuminating of those shadows as we continue to have renewal through this inner integration, integrating the different aspects of ourselves. Thank you, Spirit, for this message, and thank you for helping me connect with the collective energy that may be going through this healing process. Setting clear intentions and withdrawing trust, if need be, from trickster energies, or becoming aware that maybe we had some trickster energies that we needed to take care of due to this trickster energy wasn't loving and it emptied us. So we are focusing on that the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So you can open the door to your new beginning at any time rather than opening the door to the past. Just allow that ending to happen so that you can tap into this creative power that is pregnant with possibilities, and you have the choice to withdraw trust from tricksters if need be. And trust in Spirit and your intuition more. So thank you, Spirit, and knowing that vulnerability is a strong spiritual foundation, a strength to build your future on. So thank you, Spirit, for these messages as we continue to trust in our strong spiritual foundation. And thank you. And allow these masks to melt through this spiritual awakening. We allow the Spirit Self to shine through the many roles that we fulfill, knowing that our Spirit Self is enough through this spiritual transition and change, and we are not our wounds. We are healing these wounds and allowing these masks to melt, knowing that we are enough. So 7, 8, so we're seeing a progression through acknowledging that we are not our wounds. Wherever our hearts may be wounded, we can allow Spirit to heal those wounds, to illuminate the heart, to clear out any blockages that we may have in that heart chakra. And if you are having trouble with that, you can listen to heart chakra healing energy frequencies on YouTube. There's many different ones that you can listen to if you are still feeling the pain of these weeping wounds. Sometimes we hide behind this mask so that we don't have to show these wounds. But the tears will cleanse. They can be healing instead of so painful. Spirit will cleanse the hurt from your heart. That's what's happened for me. So I know if it can happen for me, it can happen for you too. And speaking of this pain and allowing it to be removed, you have to ask for it to be removed. That way you're not walking around in your life as a wounding others. You're going through a metamorphosis, and that's what this change and mask melting, allowing your Spirit Self to shine through these wounds that you may be healing through this metamorphosis. So power and strength lie within our surrender to change. So as you go through this metamorphosis, surrender to these changes, allow these wounds to be released through tapping into your spirit self and asking spirit to remove the pain from the heart and allow this heart chakra healing through this metamorphosis. So I'm being guided to read 8, Weeping Wounds. You are not your wounds. Healing happens as our wounds receive sufficient attention, treatment, and expression. Wounds stop bleeding once the pain has been known and released. This needs to occur on an emotional, psychological, physical, and spiritual level. Until then, no scar tissue can begin to form, leaving our wounds exposed to infection. The maiden remains a prisoner to his or her pain. Our wounds bleed over our potential, voice, perception, and present. She has shown up to support you through a time of safely addressing whatever wounds still bleed over your life. Perhaps you find yourself in a toxic relationship, being mistreated or taken advantage of by your family, friends, or those in your workplace. Alternatively, it could be that you experience ongoing money issues, challenges with addiction, or never feeling sufficiently acknowledged, heard, or regarded. Give yourself permission to prioritize tending to whatever outstanding core wounds and false beliefs you have with love and light. Shower your wounded maiden self with compassion. Listen to her without judgment. Validate the tears she cries. Feel with her or him. Access your inherent nurturing and protective mother, guardian, and crone capacity to do this. Assure your wounded maiden self that she is no longer alone with her pain. Form a support network with a loved one, a safe friend, a healing professional, or a mental health expert, or perhaps all four. Allow them to bear witness to your story. Often expressing the depths of our pain to another frees us to experience life beyond the hurt and horror. To have another bear witness to the injured parts of ourselves has the power to release us from the unbearable pain and heal. Once enough scar tissue has formed, wounds can stop opening up in the present to hurt us all over again. Having drawn this card may also signify a time being called upon to support someone by bearing witness to their core wounds. So this Weeping Wounds message is, you are so much more than your wounds. It is never too late to grow beyond them. It is always possible to access the rest of your life without them bleeding over it. We all must feel, express, and release our way through our pain. There are no shortcuts, but once it is thoroughly done, it is done. It is hard work over an intense period that takes you as long as it takes. Once complete, the insights, peace, light, love, and liberation of being on the other side of your wounds will transform you in unimaginable ways. Your once greatest hurt has the potential to become your greatest power if, and only if, you show up for whatever it takes to complete the process. So that's a great reminder to continue knowing that we are not our wounds. Allow them to be released. Allow these masks to melt that we felt that we've had to portray in order to protect these wounds that we had not healed yet. As I've gone through this healing experience myself, I had to give myself permission. I had to forgive myself. It was a gift I gave to myself through connecting with my higher power. Um, and I had to give myself permission to live again and allow this pain to be released, and allow my higher power, spirits, guides, angels, whatever rituals that you are using to help heal yourself, um, to release this pain and illuminate your heart and heal this heart wound. Allow this mask, this that you felt you've had to wear in order to protect yourself, to melt. Because when you allow that spirit self to shine through, whatever role you're fulfilling, allowing other people to see this wound is what's going to help them heal their heart wound. That way they're not walking around as a bleeding, weeping wound, wounding everything around them. I've been that person, so I can speak from my own experience as we continue to progress on the sacred path, going through this metamorphosis, tapping in to the power and strength within our surrender. So as we surrender to this change, these wounds are healed and released. And we get this renewal and regeneration because we've allowed that decay to fall away, and we continue moving forward with spirit at our back protecting us. Even though we may feel we are walking through a barren desert, we keep heading towards this light, which is spirit leading us in the direction that we are going. Thank you, Spirit. So next I'm going to get a card from Lightworker Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. To pair with the melting mask and weeping wounds as we continue moving forward throughout this renewal. Thank you, Spirit, for this message, and thank you for our gifts, and thank you for helping us heal our heart wounds. And like I said, there are heart chakra healing frequencies you can listen to on YouTube. That those is what has helped me go through my heart healing. You can put your earbuds in, put it on at night as you sleep, and it will work on your subconscious mind while you're sleeping and help heal this heart wound if you're still having a difficulty surrendering to this healing. Because I've been there as well, where I hung on to that pain. It's a process to release that. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you for our gifts. Can you please show us what we need to know most from Lightworker Oracle as we continue allowing this mask to melt, connecting with Spirit Self as we heal these weeping wounds, realizing we're not our wounds, and we are able to heal these wounds as we continue to surrender to this change and go through this metamorphosis. Okay, thank you. So, Soul Child, you are receiving a spiritual decree through this process. So this is 5-5, so 41 and 14. So this is a mirroring effect. Because if I put these on top of each other, it will mirror. So you are earning spiritual decree, Soul Child. So keep going and allow this wound to heal. So 5-5, 41, 14. So if you put 41 and 14 over the top of each other, it's a mirroring effect. Through this heart healing, tapping into that spiritual self. Whether you get a spiritual decree on paper or not, you are receiving it in the spiritual realm through connecting to the cosmos and your higher self as you heal your soul child through this change. 5-5. Yes, and you're connecting with your family of light. Through this prayer and meditation and surrender. There's a little kid down here with a little bear. So you may be healing your inner child, Soul Child. And putting your, surrendering to the divine creator. connecting with your family of light to heal yourself. Let's see. Okay. Just checking to see how much time I got. Excuse me. So, soul child, rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense work, and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventurer enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. You have undergone the death of the old order. Nothing is as it was, nor will it be so again. You have learned detachment, to release and let go over and over again. In so many ways, you have experienced your inner death as you have bravely surrendered that which no longer serves your growth this lifetime, even if you once loved it dearly or couldn't imagine life without it. Deep inside, through this process, your soul has been gathering energy. It has been drawing it away from the old forms of your life and relationships, from your old beliefs about health, finances, work, and from what you used to hold meaning for you. It has done so in order to feed the new soul child being carried within your body. This new you is filled with divine light, love,